Hello YouTube! Right, I've got quite a few things to talk about today, so I'll probably end up splitting this vlog into a couple of different ones. We'll see how it goes. I'm on my way up to Newlands Corner, the starting point for the Phil 480 Chip Shop ride number 2. I'm just going to have a look at the route I've got planned. I just want to recon it so I know where we're going, and make sure there's no concerns on that route. Should be fine by the looks of it.
Don't think, feel. It is like a finger pointing away to the moon. Don't concentrate on the finger or you will miss all that heavenly glory.
Last week it was the MCN London Motorcycle Show, which Mrs 480 kindly took me up there for Valentine's Day, even though, well, we didn't go on Valentine's Day, it was the day before. We went on the Saturday. All the other people that I could have met up with went on Sunday. Damn you people. It was still, yeah, it was really good. It was the first bike show I've been to. And yeah, quite an experience, I must say. Although what I will say is I don't know, I was expecting more bikes there than what there were. I don't know, it seems to be more about the stalls with all the gear and accessories as much as it was the bikes, which is fair enough. But Mrs 480 said the same thing. She went to the Birmingham one years back, and she remembers there being a lot more bikes. But no, it was good to see all the new bikes there. Had a set on quite a few things. I finally got, well, I say finally as if it's been like I've been waiting years to do it. It's only been like a couple of weeks since the Triumph Street Twin was announced / revealed, previewed, whatever. Yeah, I got to have a sit on, well, a couple of them actually, the Brat Tracker and the normal one. And that Brat Tracker, it's got the bench seat, and to me, them bench seats have never looked really that comfortable, but I sat on it and it was lovely. I'm definitely going to try and get a test ride booked on one as soon as I can. I want to give one of them a go for sure. I sat on the Tiger X, I think it's the XC, it's the low one, and I could fit on it. So I'm going to see if I can, if Triumph near me have got one in the low configuration. I'm going to see if I can take a Tiger out. Had a sit on the Scrambler, definitely want to take that for a ride as well. But anyway, enough of Triumph. That's all I seem to go on about, is Triumph. Triumph, 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 Triumph. I've been watching too much Captain Rambunctious. What else did I sit on? I had a sit on the new R1 and instantly realised that is not going to be the bike for me at all, because I was all leaned forward and everything, and I could hardly lift my head up high enough to actually see where I would be going. So yeah, super sports bikes, definitely not my thing, I'm afraid. Still, it was good to say I've sat on one. What else did we have a go on? The Kawasaki Z1000 SX, is it? The one car bike has got. That is a nice bike. I would certainly like to have a go on one of them. And I did have a sit on the Honda Grom, the MSX 125. And that is a surprising little bike. I've never quite understood what the fuss is about on them, but now I do. For a little bike, even I, being quite short, I was expecting to be a little bit uncomfortable on it, a little bit hunched. But no, it felt so natural. Almost perfect, you know. So I think I'm going to have to try and test ride one of them just to see what it's like out on the road. I know it's only a 125, so it probably won't be as powerful as what I like it, but got to have a go on one. See how much fun it is, because that thing, I mean, you see RJ on it and it's like riding a BMX. So nimble and stuff. I'm not sure where I can go now, because the Honda dealership near me, Chichester Honda, has now closed down. Rumour has it that Yamaha are coming. So yeah, I'm gonna have a local Yamaha, so I can I'll be able to do some Yamaha test rides. But I'm not sure where the next nearest Honda dealership is. It might be Farnham now. So yeah, plenty of test rides to try and get done this year. Oh, and BMW as well. A little while ago, talking to Colin, the old fart, about new bikes and stuff. Well, what I would get next, and he recommended trying out the F800 GT. I think it was the GT. Anyway, I had a look at one at the bike show and I sat on it, and yeah, quite comfortable. I'm not quite sure I like the looks, really. Obviously that's not quite so important, but yeah, the look of it I wasn't quite sure about, but sitting on it felt comfortable, and having a belt drive really does appeal. I hate chain maintenance. So yeah, I might have to get up to Barnstormer and get some test rides in at Barnstormer as well. So that was about it for the bikes. I did take some video there. I had the drift on a bloody selfie stick. Yeah, looking like a right tool. For the record, I hate selfie sticks for what they are and what they've become. That whole selfie culture, it's just ridiculous. But it has to be said that it doesn't have to make certain types of filming a lot easier to do. So yeah, I had the drift on the selfie stick just held up in front of me as I was walking around and stuff. So if there's any usable footage from that, then I'll put it in either this video or another video. People have always told me that at the bike show you tend to get better deals on bike gear and stuff. So if you're looking for new helmets, new leathers and stuff, go to one of the bike shows, because they tend to be quite discounted. And yeah, there was some good prices there on some of the stuff I was looking at. I've been wanting a full set of leathers because all I've got is a leather jacket and textile trousers, and for the summer I think I'll be more comfortable in full leathers. So yeah, I've bought myself a full leather suit, which is what I'm wearing now in this wonderful wonderful weather in February. Yeah, it's definitely summer gear, and I'm out here in the winter. Probably going to get cold in a bit. I'm actually alright at the minute. I've got my Becca cool wear on underneath, and that's it, and I'm quite cool. Not cold, cool and comfortable. That's alright. You realised your mistake. There we go. That's if I'm going to have close calls, that's how I'd like them to be like. Not really, well, it wasn't really a close call, was it? They stopped and put the hand up. That's fine. We all make mistakes. So yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, cool and comfortable. I think this is going to be really nice in the summer. We'll have to wait and find out. And I'll probably do a bit of a review on it. I'll be the first to admit it's not the most perfect of fit. But when you are 5'2", or whatever it is I am, there's no such thing as a perfect fit. Not for this sort of price anyway. Not without going custom. The jacket's alright, it's the trousers. They are a little bit on the long side. On the bike, it's fine. Everything's sort of in the right place. But when I get off the bike, the knees all sort of bunch up a bit and stick out, and it looks a little bit silly. But I bought this to ride in, not to walk around in, so it's fine, really. The only thing extra I've had to buy is a back protector and some hip protectors, because it doesn't come with them. But that's only costing me an extra, well, less than 20 quid for that. I was going to buy some Oxford heated grips, because they had some there. The ones I've been recommended for, I think it was 60 quid. And I thought about it, I thought, no, I'm pretty sure I've seen them cheaper on eBay sometimes. And sure enough, I'm glad I did wait, because when I went to order my back protector and hip protector from Sports Bike Shop, I found that they had the heated grips for £47 something. So yeah, a lot cheaper. So yeah, I've ordered some of them as well, so I'll be back on heated grips soon enough. I probably won't fit them straight away, to be honest, because I think we're nearly out of winter now, so I think I can survive what's left. There's only been a couple of oh, this is really spooky. Yeah, there's only been a couple of times this year where I thought it's definitely too cold to ride. I'm going to take the car, which I have. But to be fair, it was frosty and icy as well a little bit, so I probably wouldn't have been on the bike anyway, regardless of whether I had heated grips or not. This is spooky. You know, bad stuff happens in the woods when it's foggy. I've seen films. This can't end well. Either that or I'm just going to get hit in the face by a car on the wrong side of the road or something. Well, at least there's like no cyclists anymore. There was one. I've overtook one cyclist back there, and that's been it. Last time, when it was like middle of summer, they were everywhere, and it kind of took the enjoyment out of the road. Oh well, we all have a right to use it and all that lot. It's just like Beggars Canyon back home. All we need now is some Womp Rats and a T16. Oh, that pleases me. Well, here we are. Not much of a view today. It's all misty. So this is where we're going to start the chipshide ride off. The chipshide? This is where we're going to start the chip shop ride from. Newlands Corner. So chances are it will be full of bikes because it's a popular spot. But I shall go over here by this tree and this bandit and scooter. So there we go. We'll be over here somewhere. If you don't know, this is what my bike looks like, only hopefully cleaner on the day. Stopped off here for a little bit to have a nice hot chocolate. They're doing nice hot chocolate here. Really nice. A bit of cream and all that lot. I did, before I came out, I did put a tweet out saying I'm heading off to Newlands if anyone fancies a ride. Obviously the weather's a bit better down on the south coast than here because, yeah, it's miserable. So that's why no one else is here, really. So right, I'm going to head off and do the route I've planned. And see what it's like. Hopefully it'll be all good. So yeah, hopefully it'll be nicer than this in 2 weeks' time, because that's all it is. It's 2 weeks today. I don't know, I'm not sure when I can get this video up by, but yeah, less than 2 weeks already. If it's a bit miserable like this, it'll still go ahead. I'll completely understand if you don't want to turn up, that's fine. There's always another time. But yeah, I think the only way I can see it being completely cancelled will be if it's really chucking it down. If it's really miserable, then yeah, I'll call it off. But I think we should be alright if it's no worse than this. Yeah, it's one of them days out on the bike, when you're actually out and moving, it doesn't feel too bad. But once I've stopped there, I started to go freezing. It was warmer on the bike. How does that work? Right, just finished the route. Well, not all of it, because obviously I got to a point where I know where I'm going and I know the rest of the way from there, so that's fine. So, quite happy with that route. It's pretty good. Should be alright with 125s. There's going to be a couple of bits where it's quite sort of fast roads, so there might be a couple of bits where the 125s might fall behind a bit, but you'll soon catch us up in some of the 40-mile-an-hour zones and things. So yeah, I don't think we're going to have any real problems. There's just one bit where there's potentially a chance of people getting lost if we're already broken up, so I'll try and get the group back together before that point, and it's near enough to the start anyway, so shouldn't be too bad. And I'll probably get someone to be a marker, just to make sure everyone goes the right way. But that's all. Other than that, yeah, pretty easy route, nice roads, no real concerns, so yeah, should be all good for the chip shop ride. So anyway, I'm going to leave it there because I've just arrived at a Triumph dealership for some reason. There it is. It's just the right size for me. I'll see you next week. And yes, you heard me right. See you next week. Was I talking to the salesman guy? Or was I talking to the bike he was pushing away? The answer is, I was talking to both. Street Twin test ride is booked in for next Saturday. Hello YouTube. Right, this video is a video response to a subscriber, or I think he's a subscriber, he's certainly a viewer, because he left a comment on my Tag Me and My Bike video with a good question.